Well, hello everyone. Hope y'all all had a good weekend. I had a very good weekend. Okay, I want to first show, I've got some things I've just bought, but I'm going to show something that somebody left a comment, Sandy did, and she wanted me to show her something about this bow. Now, each kind of ribbon is different, and I probably should have pulled out some ribbons similar to this, but it's kind of like what I've got here. Anyway, I wanted to show her that these kind of bows are very, very easy to make, and it's the stiffer the ribbon, of course, the prettier the bow, I think, turns out. This is a little softer ribbon. But these are two put together, and they look real pretty when you put them on a box. And they have the little streamers. Remember when we used to do the bows, always had a bow on everything back in about the 80s. I laugh about that. It's so different nowadays. We don't do that, but see, you can put something real pretty. Isn't that real pretty? That's what Alice gave me, these real pretty things that I'm fixing to use, and I think on a sniplet row. But anyway, see, that one sit real good on that. But anyway, like that. Well, not doing it. But anyway, I wanted to show her how to do it. It's very, very simple to make. I used to, when I was very, very young, I don't know if any of y'all remember, probably some of y'all don't, but used to, the stores wrapped gifts free. And I learned a lot about bows back then because in the Christmas time, that would be sometime a part-time job that I would work. And I'd wrap gifts at those stores. And it was fun. I did mostly, anytime I worked, it was mostly part-time. Okay, well, anyway, so you take the ribbon, you hold it in the hand, and you start out with the coming this way. Put your thumb on that piece of ribbon there where you came off. Then you come back the opposite way towards that. Hold on to it. Come back again. You loop it this way this time. You always turn your ribbon. Then you turn it this way, and really the ribbon, it's most of these ribbons have the same color on both sides, and they're the same type ribbon. So anyway, you just keep looping it back and forth, and I usually do as much as I think 5 would be enough. Maybe if you wanted to make it fuller, you'd maybe do 6, 7. The bow just keeps getting bigger. And you keep going back and forth and back and forth. And you hold it between your two fingers. And it's okay if it messes up a little bit because you can straighten it up. But just try to keep those going the opposite of each other. And then you trim your ribbon, and you take it and you take another piece of ribbon. This is a little bit long, and you take it and you put it around that part that you've held. And just a real simple bow. I think maybe they have bow makers that do this too nowadays. You don't have to do it with your hands, because my granddaughter made a bunch of bows up one time for her wedding, and she used a bow maker. Okay, then you tie it as tight as possible, because that's what makes it pretty. Then you tie it again, and then these are the first 2 stringers, and you cut them to the length you want. And this, you have to kind of pull around, and I might not have got that one quite right. But anyway, this just push like you would the when you're making a flower and lace. Just kind of play with the ribbon until it gets to be, and like I said, this is 2 of them tied together. Then I make another one and tie it on there. You could actually tie this one on here, and that would make a real pretty full bow. I hope you can see that. Okay, I just wanted to show that to Sandy. I hope that's I've never done anything like that, so it would be, of course, you need glue and everything to put it down, but that doesn't look too good on there. But anyway, enough of that. I'm not too good at doing those, show you how to do it. I probably talk too much, and that'd be my problem. Okay, I went and to the Goodwill the other day, and I found these round doilies. There's about 40 of them. They're real thin. Probably somebody used them in a wedding or something, got rid of them. But I thought how perfect these would be to layer over some material, because they're so thin, and they'll be showing the material so good, you know, back behind them. And be good to use in your journals. Or I have a granddaughter that's fixing to have a wedding shower, and I really picked them up because I thought maybe they might want to use them under some candles or something. Anyway, I couldn't resist them because they were cheap. You know, the saying is when you buy something that's worth the money. Anyway, and I know I'll be able to use them. And then this was such a beautiful thing I found. I could not believe somebody crocheted this, and then somebody had put it in the Goodwill, and they had it for sale for $3, $2.99 is what I paid for this. Can you believe that? And it's about the size of a card table, and it is handmade. Very beautiful. It's not one of those that, you know, somebody has made it, and I just could not believe somebody got rid of it. But you know, people, they don't keep things, and they don't. A lot of people don't like all this. This is probably not vintage, but still, it's very, very pretty. I really like it, and I'm going to use it to hang over something. I love doing that, and also they may use it in that wedding shower because they've asked to use my tablecloths and some old quilts and things I have. They're going to decorate with them. That's one thing that my granddaughters had fun in their weddings. They used a lot of my things. But anyway, I went to my shop there at the Etsy store, and the lady had just put these out, the old pictures. And I love to buy these kits. Oh my goodness, I love to buy these kits. Look at this picture, y'all. Oh my goodness. I love those old dresses and those shoes and that fringe around that chair. Oh, wouldn't we love to find something like that? Isn't that just neat as it can be? I call these, I just love these old pictures. I buy them whenever I find them, when they're reasonable. Now, I don't pay a lot of money for them unless they're just something I can't resist. Check this one out. And I nearly know that's a little boy, even though he's in a skirt. Mother said they used to buy these little tailored outfits for boys, and they would wear these like to church or something. And I don't know why that they put them in things like that, but they were tailored looking, more boyish. Could been that they just made his picture in that. But anyway, the shoes he's got on looks more boyish. That's why I said I think this is a boy, the way his hair is and everything. But isn't that beautiful? And the back of it. I'm going to scan it in. This picture is nearly perfect. Doesn't have any scratches or anything on it. I was surprised when I got it and it was in that good a shape. This one here is darling. Look at this one. And these kits are just as cute as they can be because she has the things all lined around them that she puts in the kit, and I've taken them all apart. Of course, when they come to me, they're not fixed like that, but in the store, she has them fixed up like a mixed media setup, or for journals or scrapbooking or whatever you want to fix. Anyway, isn't that precious? Isn't that precious? And then this one was a lady. Check that hairdo out, parted down the middle, and she's got a pin and a kind of a bow up around her neck. This picture did have some flaws on it, but I still like them with flaws. I still think they're pretty. And this one, oh, look at that one. that dress. Huh. Isn't that a beautiful dress? And her shoes. Oh my goodness. And the back of this one is absolutely gorgeous. And this one's got Missouri on it. That's where my dad was born, and came to Texas and married my mother and never left again. And that I was born in Texas. So anyway, but I just love the back of this one. Isn't that just beautiful? I'll scan the back of it in. And also this one too. Well, I already showed you that, the back of that one. Anyway, and then this was in one of them, the beautiful eyelet lace. Isn't that so pretty? I have a lot of eyelet lace, but I still like it. And then this would make a beautiful little banner. Isn't that darling? I want to make some banners up of some of my old stuff and put it in my back room where I have a lot of old things. And this was in one of the kits. She usually puts something in there like a crochet doily or something. And they're in perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with them. This one, isn't that pretty? And this lace was just beautiful. Oh, isn't it pretty? I don't know whether it shows up very good on that. It looks like it's already been coffee stained. Something was spilt on it, or they already stained it. I don't know which one. I don't know which side that is. Maybe it's this side. But it is beautiful. I love the color of it. And then this lace. Let me take that one off so it shows better. Isn't that beautiful? And this lace has some blue in it. I think it went with the little boy that was in the long night dress. This one here, I think she had it fixed up in some blue because this was also there, and that is so, so pretty. Well, there's some seam binding with this, and also this beautiful trim. It's not braided. It is just absolutely a beautiful trim. I got to watch my time, girls. And this is pretty. I'll quickly show you all these all together. This was all in it. This looks like a little crocheted trim, but it's not. And this is a very old seam binding. And little tiny rickrack. I have a lot of this, but that is so tiny. Love it. And this has roses. And this crocheted piece. And this is a real old piece because I can tell by the, I thought that looked like a little flower, a little tulip or something. And this piece. And then these little darling bows. And this little tiny, and these are very, very old. Okay, let's see what time I got left. Maybe I can show y'all the goodies. Some of the goodies anyway. Well, I'm going to just show them in the, this was all in the, love how she puts these old buttons on these humongous pins. And this is a charm bracelet. And that would be darling because it's already got the hangers on them to hang some charms on a journal. Look at this button. Isn't that pretty? Looks like a sunflower. This one here is very old. Oh, there's just lots of it. And this was in one of the, and then this, because she calls them mixed media, she puts metal in them sometimes too. But I sure like that one because this is real flat and it'll lay good on a book. And this is a old leather button. This was an old earring. Take apart probably. I'll use that. The beads. And let's see. Oh, this right here. I'm sure that went in an old sewing kit made in the USA. All right, y'all stay safe in Jesus, and I will be back. And thank you for watching. Okay, bye-bye.